Alright, we're going to take first here because we're playing this sort of like Archaludon, and you want to evolve and get that first attack off, turn 2. And we're going to start Bloodmoon Ursaluna here. It's not the best, but we do have Professor Turo in hand in case we need to shift him out. It's going to be a Brute Bonnet on the other side. And we're going to drop two Fidough for our buddy Puffin. See, we have one switch in here. We have Scoop Up Cyclone. Okay, there's definitely ways to get this Bloodmoon out. And we have 3 Dachsbun EX and a Fezandipiti in the deck still, so not bad. Let's go for a Nest Ball and drop a Munkidori. And honestly, I could have held on to that, but we're going to have the Munkidori down now. We have the DTs in hand, so we're just going to try to find a way to get into a switch and our Dachsbun for next turn. We should be okay, because if we play the Turo, then we don't have the way to use like Iono to get our Dachsbun EX, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine. If anything, we can Pokestop for an Ultra Ball. I'm going to throw away 2 items. A Supporter and a Dark Energy. They'll play Professor Sada on just the Bonnet and double attach. Okay, they're playing, it looks like Ancient Box. I'm going to go for the Powder now, poison my Bloodmoon, and pass. So they're not able to find any Nest Balls for their Roaring Moons or anything. Okay, cool. So we got the Ultra Ball here. We can go Ultra Ball away, the Gemstone and the Turbo Energy, double Turbo, grab ourselves Dachsbun, attach onto here, and then we'll just Turo up this Bloodmoon because we do not need him on our bench at all. Go for the Wonder Shine. It's only 110 damage, but we leave them confused. Actually, Brute Bonnet survives because it has the Ancient Booster Capsule. I know. Kind of busted, but I think we'll be able to survive this, right? I am a fairy type, so Dachsbun here will survive. Not weak to dark. They're going to Pokestop away 2 Pokemon and get a Nest Ball. So they're going to get a Roaring Moon here. It's what they wanted. Thank goodness my Dachsbuns are not dark weak. They will find an Explorer's Guidance off the Pokegear and play the Explorer's Guidance. This feels like a tough matchup because if they have the booster capsules, like, they just don't get confused and they don't get stuck. And that's really annoying. There's an Ultra Ball. So we're just going to hope that they don't hit the max damage and we can just kind of do a healing loop. That's what we're going for. They're going to find a Radiant Greninja, throw away a Dark Energy, draw 2, and they're going to attach for turn onto Brute Bonnet. So Brute Bonnet will be their attacker. They're going to go for Toxic Powder, and they're going for the Rampaging Hammer for 120. Alright, that's unfortunate. We will probably be losing our Dachsbun here next turn, but it's just how life it is, man. We're going to drop a Fidough and then go for an Iono. If we find a DT and another Dachsbun, we don't. That's okay. Let's go for... I would love to find an energy to attach for turn, but the Pokestop would only yield us, like... We're going to hold on to this Nest Ball. Yeah, Pokestop would always maybe get an Earthen Vessel. I don't really want to do that. But we're going to go for it anyway. Let's go for it. Pokestop, come on. We get Ultra Ball, throw away an Arven and a Boss. We don't have the energy to use the Time to Chow Down ability because then I lose the Double Turbo because it discards the energy. So that's unfortunate. We will just simply go for Wonder Shine, take out this Brute Bonnet. They lose 3 Dark Energy. They lose a Brute Bonnet for that poison damage, but we will be losing a Dachsbun here, unfortunately. Let's see what we get off the prizes. We get another Munkidori. It would have been nice to attach a Dark Energy that turn to Munkidori, but alas, how it is. They'll push up their Roaring Moon, throw away a Guidance for 2 Dark Energy. Do they have the Sada in hand? Here's the concealed cards. I mean, they've only used 1, right? Yeah, they're going to go flip the script. They definitely have a Sada now, like, surely. There's another Roaring Moon. There's a Pokestop. Throws away Fluttermane and Capsule. Plays a Sada. Alright, so, as you can see, Ancient Box is turboing through their deck. They have 10 cards left. And I'm not hitting the 140 to KO it. So what we're going to need to do is pull up a Pokemon and then go for the Gravity Gemstone stick. Stick and confuse, basically. They're gonna bench lock themselves. There's no Latias to be played, and that's good. So they're gonna take out my Dachsbun. Don't really mind that. It's okay. We have everything we need to get a Dachsbun out, and we have the Arven for a Gemstone. So I just would like to grab a Counter Catcher as well, and I don't want to use the Arven for something else. Here's a Double Turbo. It's perfect. Let's go for a Nest Ball on our Fezandipiti here. Go for a Flip the Script, and we got a Lost Vacuum. It's pretty good. We got an Iono. Gonna keep his hand big. That's fine. Let's go for Arven. Grab ourselves a Counter Catcher and Gravity Gemstone. That's our last one. So we're just going to have to let this one ride. We can Ultra Ball away Munkidori and Buddy Poffin. Grab ourselves Dachsbun EX with this very nice SIR. Evolve this. Go for the Gravity Gemstone. And we're going to pull up their Fez because everything else is an attacker. I guess the Radiant Greninja could be better, right? I think the Radiant Greninja could be better because that one definitely cannot attack. So we'll just go for the Radiant Greninja here. And we're not even going to use the attack here. And then we'll go for a Lost Vacuum on one Iono to get rid of their Pokestop. Just so they don't have a chance to draw into a Switch Cart. And we will just pass it up here. Let the Radiant Greninja live. I mean, I guess I would do 110. I should have just attacked or something and gotten a Munkidori. But Radiant Greninja is fully stocked without Switch Cart. Do they have Switch Carts? I think they might have at least one or two. So we'll see. And they were doing a Dark Patch onto Fez. Played another Dark Patch onto Fez. Go for a Pal Pad. Get 2 Sawdust Vitality back. How many Dark Energies did I play? There's only 1 left in the discard. They're going to pass. And honestly, I think we boss up something else now, because we can boss up that other Roaring Moon. There's so many Dark Energy just wasted. Let's go for Lumineon. Grab ourselves a boss here. Boss up this Roaring Moon. And then we can go for the Wonder Shine. Leave them confused. I don't want them to attack with that thing. So, actually, if they do attack, they just die, right? That would be kind of annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Because if they die to get their own confusion, they can just push up whatever they want. Let's see. I think I might have another counter catcher, though. We'll see. But I really don't like, they have 2 Sadas in their deck, but they have only 1 Dark Energy in their discard because they decided to blow all their Dark Patches on this Fez. And there's 1 stuck on the Greninja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's see how many more energies he has left. They're gonna throw away Great Tusk for no energy. Okay, so unless they have, that's what we like. That's what we like, everyone. Dachsbun EX, sticking them, leaving them dazed and confused. How else are you supposed to win if you have no energy in play? That's how you take a win. Alternate win con with Dachsbun EX. Let's get into another game here. And we can show the haters that Dachsbun is a viable card. Alright, they're going to take first here, so we can go second. And with a large supporter count, I think second is not bad. We're going to, and speaking of supporters, we have none. This always happens. I feel like the things I want in my hand, given the circumstances, would never really appear. There's a Dreepy on the other side. I'm not scared of you, Dreepy. Come on now. There is a fire attached to Dreepy. And now, if they rare candy Dragapult next turn, all our Fidough are gone. And that's going to kind of stink. But alas, that's what we have to do. Go for another Fidough here. And go for a DT. I'm going to save the Dark Energy for my Munkidoris. And we're just going to rear kick for 0 damage because that's what happens when you have a DT on a 20 damage attack. They're going to draw a card. I'm assuming an Iono will come into play here. Or if they just get into an Arven, it's just over. We have 50 HP Fidoughs. The only other Fidough is 60 HP, which would also suffer the same fate in this circumstance if he rare candies into a Dragapult. But his hand feels pretty dead right now. Just like mine. Maybe it's like 7 energies. There's a Nest Ball. Okay, off the top, we get a Nest Ball. I'm assuming for Rotom. Oh my god, they're going to go for Budew. Oh my god. And then Iono. No, I had the Dachsbun EX in my hand to stop the Budew. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more Fidoughs and a boss. Wow. That just ruined my plans. Okay, here's a retreat into Budew. There is an XP share onto Dreepy. Okay, this seems to be the non-Sparkling Crystal version. So they're playing like Unfair Stamp, which is annoying. And this Igipollen is also annoying because then we can't play items. So Colress. Colress does not help right now. We'll go bench 2 more Fidoughs. Maybe just 1 more. We'll bench 2. Go for a TM Evo onto our Fidough here, and then go for a Colress. Use a Pokemon League headquarters and grab another Double Turbo. Oh my god, I have 2 of my Double Turbos are prized. It's interesting. Throw 1 onto a benched Fidough, and then go for the League headquarters so I don't get Igipollen next turn. And then go for the TM Evolution. Because, are these 2 selected? I can't really tell. I think they are. There's 1, and there's 2. Alright, unfortunately, the time to chow down does not go into effect when you use TM Evo, so I can't heal. Actually, this is a basic Pokemon anyway, so it won't be able to heal. But that is alright, because next turn we can get an attack off. And that is all that matters. Retreating off a DT kind of stinks, but, you know, that's how it be. They're going to play Arven, go for a Buddy Poffin and a Defiance Band. They will play the Poffin. I have this boss in hand. I'm wondering if I should use it to kill a Dreepy and just like slow down a Dracloaks, or if I should just save it and try to stick something later. Oh my god, there's a rare candy. Oh brother. Okay. Alright. And there's a pass because they cannot Itchy Pollen. And there's a Collapse Stadium here. I think I want to start punching that Dragapult because they have no energies onto it. And doing some damage now will enable a Devo later. And Confusion is always nice to sort of stop them from jet headbutting or, you know, attacking. So I think that's what we could do here. They have no room for Rescue Board. They can attach Retreat, but then they can't. Oh, there's a concede. We just made a Dragapult concede with Dachsbun EX. And I was bricking very hard. And we like to see that. We'd like to see that. Let's go for 2 more games today. I think that game was pretty quick. We can definitely fit 4 in the video. All right, let's go for first. And this is a good hand. We have the Buddy Poffin. We have a Fidough. Love to see it. Love to see it. And there's going to be a Klefki. All right, we're going against Gardevoir. So maybe I lied about the 4 games because Gardevoir takes forever all the time. Let's go for 2 Poffins, or go for 2 Fidoughs rather. We can attach a DT onto Fidough here, and we can attach a Gemstone as well. I'm going to stick their Klefki in active because it's against like, it's usually against like, you know, Rotom and Lumineon, but I'm not playing those right now. You can't even retreat, dog. Oh, there's a TM Evo. That's fine. Here's a Buddy Poffin. They're gonna get their Curlias up. And that is okay. That is okay. Not you. He didn't even need to Arven for that. They just had everything they needed. Here's a TM Evo. 1 Curlia. Only 1 Curlia? Oh my god. That is not good. Nice. We got a Munkidori. Get a basic energy. Evolve into Dachsbun here. Evolve into Dachsbun there. And let's go for this Iono. We'll get a knockout here, but 2 Turos, Tenacity, Dark Energy, nothing useful. Let's go for the Wonder Shine. Take out the first knockout on Klefki. Take a prize. Let's see, Defiance Band. Not very useful right now. Defiance Band is mostly for like Blood Moon. Oh, there's another Curlia. Why did they only evolve 1 then, in that case? Here's a Mimikyu, right? The only way we can kill Mimikyu is by Munkidoring them. Don't play Psychic Energy in this deck. Unfortunate. So, I guess if they want to do that, they can. Here's a Refinement. Throw away a Buddy Poffin for 2. There's a Gardevoir up this turn. Alright. Here's an Earthen Vessel. Throw away a Dark Energy for 2 Psychic. They'll attach onto Ralts. And they can't retreat. Here's a Psychic Embrace. Okay, now they can retreat. 20 onto Ralts. There's another Munkidori. Or their Munkidori. And there's a Teleportation Burst. Alright. That's fine by me. They're going to push up the Mimikyu. Okay. I mean, like, whatever, man. Let's go for Dark Energy attach onto this Dachsbun here. I think we only need 1 Munkidori here. And then we'll go for this Iono. We can move some damage. Adrena Brain off of our guy. Move it onto this Mimikyu here. And we just gotta slowly, like, yeah, we're doing 0 damage. You know, it's just how it gotta be. That's just how it gotta be. And we don't play Psychic Energy. I might have to play Psychic Energy now for Mind Bend to work, but it's gonna pass because we can't attack. We're gonna look to boss the Gardevoir and then go for a Devo. That seems to be the strategy. Here's an Earthen Vessel. They'll weigh a Psychic Energy for a Psychic and a Dark. They will attach to Munkidori. They'll go for a Refinement, weigh a Psychic for an Artisan. They'll play Artisan for another Munkidori maybe. Yep, there's another one. Here's an Adrena Brain. Are they gonna heal though 10 off the Munkidori? They're gonna heal 20 off the Ralts. Okay. I mean, that gives me more damage than fling onto Munkidori, to Mimikyu, no? Here's Psychic Embrace. 1, 2. Okay, so now I can just kill the Mimikyu, bro. Yeah, okay. I don't really understand why they opted for this play. That's because they aren't familiar with the Dachsbun. Let's go for Adrena Brain here. Let's just kill this Mimikyu. Bye-bye, Mimikyu. Alright. Let's take a prize card. I would like to kill their Munkidori. I feel like that one is a pretty big threat. And we could go for the heal. We can go for the 60 damage heal here, but I'm not really that pressed for it. I think we go for the TM Devo next turn. Let's go for... We can go for Lumineon Boss, but I want to punch the Gardevoir, honestly. Like, what do you think? What do you think here? Let's go for Arven. Grab ourselves Vacuum and Gemstone, I guess. We could go for the Scoop Up Cyclone. Yeah, let's go for Scoop Up Cyclone now. I just want to show the sort of healing cycle I have. We'll go for Scoop Up Cyclone, pick up this Dachsbun, throw down this other one, and then throw down a Fidough, throw down this Dachsbun here, Attach a DTE to the active one. Oh well, like there's a freaking energy on it, but that's fine. And we'll go for Wonder Shine, 110 onto Gardevoir, and we just healed completely. And 190 plus 30 is not 250, because that's sort of my thought process, right? Because they could punch a Miracle Force, and with a Munkidori they could kill my Dachsbun if I already had the damage on there, but Scoop Up Cyclone lets me heal it. And we're playing like Archaludon, basically. Here's a Flip the Script after their Mimikyu passed away. There's a Refinement. They're looking for another Dark Energy, I think. And they already have one in the discard. I'm just praying they don't Counter Catcher. Okay. They're gonna pull up my other Dachsbun. And I could heal it again. Here's 30 off the Gardevoir. That's not gonna be enough for this Devo, guys. Come on now. And 190 plus 30 is only... It's not enough either. Ooh, here's a Psychic Embrace. I guess the Counter Catcher allows it to retreat for less. But yeah, I don't... Here's an Ultra Ball. What is going on right now? Do they want to punch with another Gardevoir? They're going to throw away Drifloon and Nest Ball for another Kirlia. Okay. They're going to evolve into Kirlia. And then retreat the Gardevoir. And push up the Munkidori. Go for Refinement. This is so interesting. Throw away Boss's Orders for 2. I guess they want to Mind Bend me. And then there's an Unfair Stamp. No, man. My Devolution. That changes my plans now. Once we get Arven. There's a TM Evo. They're going to play Arven for Night Stretcher and TM Evo. There's a Night Stretcher. Dude, I like absolutely hate Gardevoir with all my being. There's a Dark Energy. Another Adrena Brain. Psychic Embrace. And here's Mind Bend. Okay. I need a new hand. The Turo. Sure. Why not? Let's go for Adrena Brain here. We can move 30 onto... Let's do Kirlia on the bench. Go for a Turo on this Dachsbun here. Move that there. We can bench another Fidough. Re-evolve the backup Fidough. Go for an Artisan. Grab a Munkidori here, just a thin. And let's go for the Wonder Shine. Take out this Munkidori here. Don't want to deal with that anymore. Take a prize card. It's just like, I don't like the fact that they can constantly just find ways to get another Kirlia, draw again, play more items, find another Kirlia, move damage. It takes forever to do Psychic Embrace. Like, it's just so unpleasant to play against. And even when you're playing it on TCG Live, you're just committing like 30-40 minutes of your day to play Gardevoir for one game. It's ridiculous. You're gonna go for Artisan, find nothing. They'll go for a Refinement on a TM Evo, and they have 8 cards left in their deck. Just super odd. Most likely for Munkidori Dark Energy. Maybe an attacker, like a Drifloon. Yep. I knew exactly what they did. Artisan was already used, so luckily... Okay, there's a Buddy Poffin. Assuming they have the Bravery Charm here. Let me see. No DTs wasted yet. There's in my deck. My deck is really big. Here's 30 off of the Gardevoir, or the Kirlia rather. They will throw down a Moonlit Hill, and then hit me with Iono. Okay, good. Come on, give me a Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Please, man. Yes, there we go. They'll attach Charm onto Drifloon, play Psychic Embrace, 1 extra onto Kirlia so they can retreat. And the Gravity Gemstone against Gardevoir is funny because it forces them to add more damage that they can't really heal off as efficiently. Here's Drifloon. You're gonna throw away Moonlit Hill, heal a bunch of damage. Okay. There's a Psychic Embrace onto Drifloon. Let's load it up. They're gonna put 4 energy with 80 damage counters onto Drifloon. They're gonna play Heavy Ball for a Ralts. So I really need this Lost Vacuum here. So I'm looking for this Arven off the Fezandipiti. There's a Refinement. See what I'm saying? Like, they just Refinement in the middle of the turn after they do a bunch of actions. It's like, and then just lets them do more actions. They have 9 minutes left on their clock. And there's a Balloon Blast, 240 for the knockout. Yep. Their first 2 prizes of the day. And there is a chance for me to win here. Like, I just need to find my Lost Vacuum to kill this Drifloon. There's an Ultra Ball. Let's go for Fezandipiti. Bump their Moonlit Hill to force them to use more energy. And then we'll go for the Flip the Script. Come on, Arven. Please. We get a Lumineon. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Let's go for Lumineon. Grab ourselves Arven here. An Arven for Lost Vacuum and a Forest Seal Stone. Lost Vacuum away this Counter Catcher. Actually, this Poffin. The Counter Catcher might come into play. Let's kill this Drifloon by vacuuming away the Bravery Charm. Bop. There we go. Take a prize card. We get a Boss. It's pretty good. Push up their Gardevoir. We'll attach a Forest Seal Stone to Lumineon and let's grab ourselves a DTE. That's not a DT. This is a DT. Do that. And then we have the Collapse Stadium for next turn to get rid of Lumineon. And yeah, let's just go for Wonder Shine. 110 puts them into Devo range, which is good. Leaves them confused, but they can just auto retreat it obviously if they have another attacker. And yeah, should be all right here. We're gonna bench another Munkidori, attach a Dark Energy there. 60 damage they can move. So they can get the Miracle Force KO here, but then I think then Bloodmoon can come into play. They're gonna move 30 onto Dachsbun, then another 30. Play Refinement, of course they will. They have 5 cards left in deck, guys, and 8 minutes left on the clock. Here's a Flip the Script, 2 cards left in deck. I think they want a Turo, and then the final Refinement to clear their entire deck, man. Oh my god. I guess they want an Iono. Okay, they're gonna Turo. Dude, that can just pass next turn. Unless they have a Super Rod, I guess. Here's a Kirlia into active. There's a Gardevoir. Yeah, there's a Super Rod. Okay, that saves them from decking out. I start this video so happy, like somehow sticking the Ancient Box guys. And then, you know, middle of the game, you get that funny Dragapult concede, and then the rest of the day, like the rest of the video, just absolute terror. There's a Bravery Charm and Drifloon is back. Here's a Psychic Embrace. I'm gonna save the time and not even narrate the Psychic Embrace here. Oh, they're gonna go for 3. I guess they thought I had a Gravity Gemstone here. Oh, they're gonna go for Miracle Force. Okay. Well, they take out the Dachsbun, and I have 2 prizes left. Okay, so we have the Munkidori, we have the Free Retreat, and we have the boss. Let's go for Ultra Ball on Fidough and Counter Catcher. Grab ourselves Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX. We can bench that. And then we need to find an energy to attack. So let's see. There's a Night Stretcher, and that's our energy. All right, we got Night Stretcher. Get Dark Energy, attach onto there. We can retreat into Bloodmoon, and then we can boss up their Fezandipiti EX and take the final 2 prizes for the knockout. Oh my god, I had a freaking Pokemon League headquarters. But yeah, that's how you beat Gardevoir EX with Dachsbun EX, guys. I'm telling you, like, I can make any deck, I can make any card somehow work. That's not true. But I was looking at Dachsbun, and I'm like, 130 and Confused is really not that bad. Especially if you're going to stick whatever card into active with Gravity Gemstone. And this is how the deck came to be. Managed to beat some pretty difficult decks, so thanks for watching, guys.